come to the Wada Accra Hub, which was created out of the Planting Roots for Africa project under Fund 6 of Project Catalyst. This had really helped the Ghana Wada team, since we've used the hub to do so much. We've trained youth. We've brought a lot of youth on board. We have a space where they come in to learn. There are other rooms that are empty. We are looking for funding, most probably in the next funding round, to also furnish those rooms whereby we can be able to really create a blockchain education center, a blockchain learning center, purposely for Cardano and Project Catalyst. Also through this hub, the idea of creating Catalyst African Town Hall came up, and we created this since March. We'll be meeting bi-weekly in a month at 6 UTC on Fridays, where we have Arabic, French, and Swahili rooms for people to really interact. People with interest on Africa and want to develop Africa in this new technology coming. So we've created the Catalyst African Town Hall. That's the CAT, meets every second Friday at 6 UTC. We also were able to get funding to start the Catalyst African School, which has also been running for the past 3 months. And it's very encouraging. People come to know more about blockchain, Cardano, and Project Catalyst. We really appreciate Project Catalyst for all that is going on. Thank you.
Yeah, this is Megan here in Cameroon. I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of the Cameroon Hub. So walking in here is our main room, where this is where we do most of our work, individual work, let's say, and can sort of greet people and host people. Then we have another room over here that we have a big projector screen where we can have events here. Then going into our training room, just now we've got a couple interns in here. Hi guys! So here we have a library. Our interns here are studying. And then the books here, we have a mixture of programming books, African culture books, and agriculture, which is our hub specialization. So there's our little tour of the Cameroon Hub. All of this stuff was made possible through our support from Wada and Project Catalyst, and we're just so happy. So thanks so much everyone for listening.
Hello, my name is Frédéric Samvora, and I'm here to talk to you about the project supported by Wada in Goma, DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. 2 main projects were supported by Wada. One of them is Planting Roots in Africa, which established a Goma Wada Hub. The Goma Wada Hub is in a place in a learning institution called the ISDERGL, which is like a college in the US, and those activities within the hub include training students about the blockchain Cardano, in particular French-speaking students in this case, promote the involvement by offering internet connectivity. Some of them have become PAs, proposal assessors, and also offer a safe environment where they can discuss blockchain and cryptocurrencies without carrying the risk of being scammed, as we know that a lot of people abuse crypto for other means. So the Goma Hub has so far 6 students and 1 instructor. They meet on a weekly basis and they learn remotely. I support them remotely, but I was there last week to complete the project, to teach them about smart contracts, and they have so far learned quite a lot about Bluetooth and Haskell, and I will say they promise to be good contributors to the development of Cardano as well. In addition to the hub, we also established a stake pool in Goma, which is the Goma stake pool. It was established in April 2022, 2022, this year actually. It's quite recent. However, we have since been able to get quite a lot. However, it supports the teaching on an ongoing basis of those 6 students and conservation efforts in the DRC. The pros include that we have solar panels in Congo, and the cons include that the internet is usually not reliable in the DRC. And the current status again is that we have achieved to teach those 6 students Bluetooth. We have a social media presence, and we have so far 4 delegators, and we have minted 3 blocks since July 11, 2022. So Goma's Tech Pool on the map again, it's in the DRC, in the center of Africa, and so far we have, as of yesterday, we have minted our 3rd block, which is very encouraging. So overall, what are the learning experiences is that operating a hub in Africa is costly, and you do have to do marketing to a population which is outside of Africa mostly. However, there is a potential for youth involvement if you offer them internet connectivity and a safe place to meet. And there is an increased adoption of the blockchain in the DRC from our experience. So thank you very much, and that was the overall presentation.
Hi Cardano community, this is Jeremiah Bani presenting on Wada blockchain education success stories in Ghana. It has been months of excitement, months of impact, educating our audience in physical events about blockchain, the Cardano blockchain, and the opportunities available. So the pictures you see here are some of our face-to-face events held, educating them on the opportunities that exist in the Cardano ecosystem, and many became PS and VPS in subsequent events, which has really impacted and changed the lives of many. And this has been possible through the support of Wada, Cardano, and Project Catalyst as a whole. It has been months of impact, and so far we have been able to educate over 2,000 young people, both face-to-face and online, about the opportunities available in the blockchain ecosystem. And through my online masterclass, I've been able to engage quite a number of people in Ghana on the opportunities of blockchain and taking them through Project Catalyst as well. From time to time I tweet, and most of my tweets gain much attention from the Cardano community, and you can see one of my tweets here with over 100 likes. So all this has been possible through the support of Cardano, and we hope to do more once we get more support to be able to extend the knowledge of blockchain to almost everyone in Ghana. Thank you.
My name is Laurentine Jatta. I got funded in Fund 8, and the title of my proposal is French West Africa Outreach. My team and I have put a non-profit organization in place to run the hubs, and it is called Incuba. Prior to the funding, I was already assisting at WADA with translation and interpretation, and I've acquired some experience that enabled me to do what I am doing today. Later, Madam Mercy connected me with the Catalyst School, and my assignment was to organize workshops with French audiences, both online and in person. My first mission was in Burkina Faso, where I held 3 sessions with 3 different audiences, both in Ouagadougou and Bobo-Dioulasso. The second mission was in Dakar, Senegal, in collaboration with WADA and the Catalyst School. And seeing that the interest of the French community was growing very much, with the support of WADA, I decided to submit some proposals for more impact, and I got funded. We implemented 2 hubs in Burkina Faso, Ouagadougou and Bobo-Dioulasso. When we got to Ouagadougou, we met the director of Université Libre du Burkina, one of the universities in Burkina Faso, who gave us the permission to freely hold our hub activities in one of the classrooms. And in Bobo-Dioulasso hub, where we have our permanent office, we hold meetings for onboarding and catalyst meetings twice a month. In the month of July, we had a major conference at the Chamber of Commerce of Bobo-Dioulasso, and over 200 people were in attendance. Among the speakers, we had a very respected lecturer from the Nazi Boni University in Bogo-Dioulasso who spoke on the blockchain and its opportunities for Africa. After the conference, we got the attention of many. A group of entrepreneurs visited our office and requested that we organize a session with their group members exclusively, and the following week we held a workshop with them at our premises. Recently, we also received the leaders of an association called Select, who are also interested to help their members know more about the blockchain technology and the project catalyst. Some people also contacted us from Togo and Benin Republic after seeing what we have been doing. So recently I went to Togo and met and formed a team, held a session with them, and they are ready to help organize some activities there in the next funding round. Thank you.
I put in proposal in Fund 8 and a new member onboarding, and the title was Ghana Youth Onboarding Outreach. The purpose was to reach out to more youth in Ghana and Africa in general that are not aware of Cardano blockchain. Some of them know about Bitcoin, but most of them do not know about Cardano blockchain. So my contribution is to also help spread the news about Cardano. And this proposal aimed at having 2 workshops to get the youth on board. And the target was to get about 300 participants and then about 150 of them signing on. So the first workshop was done in June and the second one was done in August, with the pictures showing. We had resource persons talking about the idea of blockchain and the Cardano blockchain, the opportunities involved in it, and how the youth can come out with their wild ideas or great ideas that they didn't even know they had, that they can put into good proposals and help start some small businesses of their own at the end of the day. And also the purpose is that some of them can also become proposal assessors, voters, proposers, and referrers, and all those roles in Catalyst. So the program was successful. We got about 150 registering, about 50 signing on to Idea Scale, and even 20 of them took part in the proposal assessment. So in all, this project was successful, and based on that, another project was put in Fund 9 to be able to continue the work. So these pictures show the workshops that was done, and then the impact was great. The youth were excited, and I'm also excited to have contributed to the spread of Cardano in Africa through Wada. Thank you.
This is Nathaniel, and my presentation is on the Center for Coin Liberty. This was won in Fund 8 for the challenge that's lobbying for favorable legislation. So the project started with a launch, that's launching of the center, and we brought prominent people in Ghana to witness the launch of the new center. We had the lives of Dr. Abe, Professor Inokentri, and then a partner or a think tank, that's Imani, also giving us the vice president. This was the launch. After the launch, we had a lot of media attraction, huge media reach for the launch. We were in the Finders newspaper. We also had a lot of online portals writing on the center. Then we also engage in public discourse, right, like op-eds, or to inform people about the scandal of building the National Cathedral that was ongoing in Ghana, and we're trying to give an alternative how blockchain can help to prevent such scandal. Then we have also been responsive with UNCTAD on their policy briefs. We try to the reasons they were giving with respect to developing countries and why CBDC will be helpful to them and whatnot. We trying to ridicule the achievements of cryptocurrencies and increasing more regulation as in those policy papers. So this was a response to that, and we responded to 2 of the policy briefs. And so this, we had one which is the all that data is not good, debunking the UNCTAD policy brief justification on crypto regulations. And then we have the cost of failing to support the little to little to be great, how cryptocurrency can diversify domestic resource mobilization for developing countries. A rejoinder on UNCTAD policy brief on cryptocurrency with policy number 102. So we try to be responsive as well. And then before we even gain the funding, we started with the electronic transaction levy. We started with a campaign against it. We wrote extensively in different papers, and now this article from Bloomberg is writing in admission that the government of Ghana cannot achieve its revenue target, which for e-levy, and so we see this as a gain because of the education we have given the public with respect to e-levy and why it is a theft and they should not pay such tax, even though we try to help abolish the law, but the government will reduce the rate but continue to go ahead to pass the law. So that is our gain, since they were not able to reach their revenue targets. And I think the first 3 months of this project has been great, and we are very helpful. Glad to Wada community and every Cardano community and Project Catalyst, everybody that supports us. We say thank you very, very, very much.